presentation is on Britton, Hacke photography. He's a local photographer. It's this gem of a man right here. About Britton. He was born in Sioux City and he attended North High School. He was also into photography, his mom was also into photography, which sparked his interest in photography at a young age. He was also influenced by band shots and Rolling Stone magazines. While in high school, Britton took film photography, and in an interview that I actually did with Britton about a year ago for a yearbook, he said that he would just kind of ask his teachers just to roam the halls and take pictures. And he started shooting with his phone, which influenced him to get a digital camera a few years after that. He's shot for many bands and artists and comedians, including Bert Kreischer, Steve-O, Kiss, Judas Priest, Hobo Johnson, the Black Crowes, Slayer, Primus, David Lee Roth, Leon Bridges, Bad Omens, Sum 41, the Melvins, AJR, and Florida. And this one is of Steve-O, obviously. The reason I like his work is because he kind of takes our hometown of Sioux City. It makes it look like a scene from a movie or almost like a dream, in my opinion. Like this one, I just really like the color and lighting here. And then this is just another example of that. And I really like this one. I think he used this one on one of his calendars or books or something like that. I don't remember. But I just really like the color in this one as well. One of the things I find really cool about his work, especially since he's local, is that he has his own label on Jones soda bottles, which you may have seen at like any gas station or even Palmer Candy. And that's the picture, and then that's the edited version for the label right there. I've learned from Britton's work that each photo kind of tells a story. This one here, he told me the story. Again, he's posted about it before. He was just kind of having a bad night. He had to drive his mother-in-law to, it was some sort of work thing. And he was having a bad night and he didn't just want to drive home. So he took out his camera and took this picture. And he says that he even apologized to her after he got this photo because it kind of improved his mood for the rest of the night because he was really happy with how this one turned out. And then this one at Trinity Heights, it was a snowy night and he didn't stray far from his house, he said. He just kind of went out and took a couple photos in the snow. I really admire his use of framing and like how much work he puts into each photo he takes. Like he thinks about stuff. Like this one is an example of framing right here because she's framed by the I think it's washing machines, and I think that he puts a lot of work into each photo he takes. And then this one is kind of framing with the photo at Grandview here. This one I can tell he really likes just because he uses it on a lot of his advertising and stuff. My favorite thing about Britton's photography, as I've said, is his use of color. Like his use of color here. Because you have like the complementary colors with the blue and the orange right there. And to conclude, Britton inspires me to become a better photographer just because of how much work he puts into each photo. I know he takes every chance he can to take photos, so yeah, that's about it. And I just really like his work.
Alright, so what's your favorite photo?
My favorite photo is definitely this one, just because of his use of color and everything in this photo.
Cool. Alright. Good job.
Awesome, thank you.